Another one play my song. Krampus, Krampus.
market leader in Europe. And are you satisfied with PlayStation 2's performance so far?
We're satisfied, but there's a long way to go. You know, PS1 is in about one out of 4 homes across all of Europe. Some countries 1 out of 3, and Ireland even 1 out of 2. VCRs are in 9 out of 10. So you know, the new kind of entertainment that PlayStation 2 makes possible, with all the new range of games, means that there's a whole unexplored new territory. So that's why we're opening up our presentation style and our marketing program, and especially with iToy, to encourage people that might have been a little cautious or afraid they might be embarrassed if they took up gaming now to come in and have some fun and try it. And more women and more moms and dads and families playing together. And so, yeah, we're satisfied, but not completely satisfied, because we know there's a lot more people that could enjoy it.
So that's why you changed your slogan. Fun anyone is the new slogan after the third place.
It's part of the reason. You know, I think we have a much bigger range of product to play, and we want to invite people in, not make it seem like it's an exclusive club. It's just a new generation of bringing creativity and interactivity to mass market entertainment alongside movies and music.
What goals did you have at the time when you launched PlayStation 2, and did you succeed to achieve these goals?
I think we've achieved what we originally set out to do, but of course, as we start to gain experience and see that PlayStation 2 is growing almost twice as fast as PS1 did, we raise our standards and raise our targets to achieve even more, especially in places like Hungary, where the phenomenon is a little bit newer and there's a lot of young people that want to try things. So we're focusing more in the eastern part of Europe and new territories in the Middle East, and Russia is coming on very nicely now, and even India we started, so it's great.
Talking of Eastern Europe, what part plays in your broadband plans, this territory?
Well, broadband, or at least connected PlayStations, is the future. There have been announcements about development projects with IBM and Toshiba for cell chips and grid computing, and this is the future. So clearly we want to move in that direction. It's about the cost of broadband and how many homes it passes, how we can make it comfortable and fun to use in the local language, make sure we have the right relationships with the ISPs. It's not on the map for the next few months, but it's priority number 1 for early 2004. Maybe just before, maybe just after, but it's clearly our main objective.
At the end of 2004, Sony is going to release a new handheld console for the PlayStation Portable. What kind of advantages has PSP over the other machines, the other handheld machines currently on the market?
Well, first of all, it comes from the PlayStation family, so there's a lot of experience about game design and the game quality that can be brought to bear, but most importantly, it's a TV-like experience. Up to now, handheld devices have been held back by computing power, by graphic display capability, by battery life, and by the memory capacity. So little by little, we wanted to allow people to take their TV experience on the road, and had to overcome a number of these potential hurdles or roadblocks, and finally arrived at a combination of design elements to make it possible. So it's really taking a PlayStation television experience from the living room into a mobile environment, and not just trying to be what traditional handheld games were all about. I think those games will continue to prosper. The market will expand. We have a lot of fans that moved from PS1 to PS2, and we think we have a lot of fans that will move from PlayStation 1 and 2 to handheld or portable. And also the PSP is an entertainment device. It's not a cell phone, but it does do movies and music. And so in one you get the benefit of the screen and the medium, the universal media disc, and good quality TV quality gameplay, which for that particular size screen will look just like PS2. It's not a PS2 chipset, but the experience will be more like PS2 than PS1 in terms of gameplay elements.
You are going to infiltrate this market segment ruled by Nintendo.
Yeah.
So, will the price of PSP set in the same category than of Game Boy Advance, or a little higher, much higher?
It hasn't been set, and I don't think we're really competing in this segment. I think we're creating a new segment. But obviously the price will be compared with other handheld gaming devices. I think it will be a pleasant surprise versus mobile DVD movie disc players. And I think it will be a pleasant surprise in general, but it will not be competing at the price of other handheld game devices.
Okay. When will PSP be launched in Europe?
The official PSP announcements out of Tokyo have said that the hope was to be launched on a global, worldwide basis by the end of 2004. I'm pretty sure it won't be the early part of 2004, but I think we'll try to live up to that target and make sure there's enough supply to do it. And of course, the games have to be there and all of that, but I think that's a reasonable target, and that's what we're shooting for.
Aito is a great success in Europe. What other games are you planning on GameToy, on iToy, and do you think the third-party developers will also back up the machine, or the current titles are first-party?
Well, iToy is developed in Europe by Sony PlayStation Europe. We're very proud of that. We had a lot of interest to have it go into the US and Japan and Korea, and we've had a lot of interest from creators who want to try to add new gameplay and game design features to it. That should be possible, and we're working with people, or starting to work with people to make that possible. But the product is only on the market a few weeks, so we haven't got all of that worked out, but it's the intent.
Okay. And finally, a more personal question. Do you play often with your PlayStation 2? And if the answer is yes, what is your current favorite game?
I don't play as often as I would like. I watch a lot of people play. I know which the games that the buzz is on. I think Dog's Life is a new kind of concept, and I always love when new concepts come along. I even loved Vib Ribbon, if you remember that.
One of our favorites.
I think it's not on the market yet, but I think the new Jak 2 from Naughty Dog is a really unusual experience. Prince of Persia from Ubisoft is a really unusual experience, and as always, I'm almost positive that the Medal of Honor and Lord of the Rings games from EA with FIFA will be great. FIFA will be online features for PS2, where we have the network set up. I would suggest people take a look at Ghost Hunter. A really different experience.
Thanks for the interview.
Okay.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.